Hello guys, so today I'll be making a low calorie meal. It's a kafta inspired kebab. The whole meal is only actually about 580 calories. The kafta itself, like the meat and the whole pitta and everything, is actually only 260 calories. So first you want to get yourself some low fat mince. That could be beef, pork, turkey, anything. I chose 5% pork mince. I measured about 280-ish grams of pork. This will also depend the calories depending on the mince you do use. This is enough for about 4 kafta kebabs, so you can later on put it in a box. The meat should be able to hold up in the fridge for about 2 days, maybe 3. I would recommend mostly 2 though. So the seasoning I'll be using is paprika, smoked paprika, some chili, some cumin, some cayenne pepper, just salt and pepper as well, just for seasoning. Kind of eyeballing it, yeah, whatever you feel like. If you want a bit more spicy, a bit more mild, you can take out some of these. So what you want to do is you want to just get the mince after putting all the seasoning in. Just mix it up at first, probably with like a spoon. Then you want to wash your hands and just mix it up with your hand as if you are nearly kneading dough. So because it's low fat, it needs to kind of stick together better, because the higher the fat, normally the easier it is to get it to stick and keep form. But since it's a bit of a drier mince, I'd recommend nearly like kneading it in the bowl. Then you want to split the portion into 4. Since if you're gonna eat all of them, you don't have to measure it out, because either way it'll still be in your weekly calories, like give or take. So it won't actually affect it. But if you're sharing with other people, you might want to weigh each like portion out to have a more accurate guess on how much. But since I'm gonna be eating all of them myself at different points, I just have them counted because I know it's 280 grams. So either way, whether I have slightly more one day or another, it won't actually affect it, because in the week long, I'm still eating the same amount of calories. Then once you have that, you want to just form it, just get it onto a skewer, form it around, just squeeze it around so it fully sticks. Make sure there's not a break like separating it. Then you want to just make a circle with your hand and just kind of pat it down into like a sausage shape. You want to actually make it so that the ends are a bit more even. I made the mistake where I didn't, and then it was harder to cook. I had to leave it on a bit more so the residue heat could actually fully cook it out. Then for the side, I chose to get some air fried chips. You could use anything. You could use rice. You could use some potatoes, even oven baked or anything. These would be probably healthier. But for me, about 300 calories worth of chips. I like how crispy they are out of the air fryer. So just measured out about 200 grams. Then I just threw it in the air fryer for about 20 minutes on 200 degrees. Then I got myself a pan, brought up to high heat, then put 1 calorie spray on it. Then I lowered it down to about medium high heat so that it don't burn. At first I just wanted to kind of crisp the edges, but then I wanted to kind of reduce that lower heat where it just fully cooked through instead of just drying out and kind of burning. then for the vegetables, I just decided to get some cucumber. I just cut it up basically into slices and then just quarter it so you have like nice bites of it instead of whole chunks of cucumber. Then I got myself some iceberg lettuce and kind of done the same, just took off a few leaves, chopped it down, turned it around into again like more of a cubed shape so it's easier to eat. Then I got myself a pita bread, which is only about 160 calories. I threw it actually in the air fryer for the last 3 minutes before the chips were done, like on top of them, just to multitask, make it easier. And while I'm cutting up these vegetables, the meat is still cooking. I'm just paying attention, turning them side to side, just so they're evenly cooked. I just shake up the fries about 10 minutes in, out of 20, just to make sure they're on steak and they're evenly cooked. Once the kebabs are cooked like fully through, I just put 3 of them in a box for later. Make sure they cool down first before I actually close the box, but cool them off, then you can put them in the fridge for a few days. If you're worried about it not being fully cooked through, you could just cut it up in the middle around the skewer and then just pull it apart in the thickest part, pick the thickest one, and just check if it's fully grey, that means it's fully cooked through. Pork will be pink if it's not fully cooked. Then I just cut open the pita bread. Get some low calorie peri sauce. It's only about 9 calories for like 20 ml, I think. So you probably don't need to count that, or even if you do, you can measure it out by putting it on a food scale. At that point, then you just assemble it all, and then you have your food. I appreciate everyone watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll make the food yourself. Very delicious. And goodbye.